So in beginning to make this cup look 3D, I'm going to start with the highlights. So the first color I laid down is kind of the background color, the middle value color. A lot of it's going to be covered by the highlight and the shadow, but it's necessary to have that down there kind of underneath your other colors as your base. So I'm starting out with the highlight here, and I'm starting on the far side because I'm on the left side because I'm right-handed. And I just start to kind of reshape the inside of the cup. Of course, I don't go too far, and I realize that I need to kind of redraw the rim on the front of that. But I begin to lay in the highlight color, sorry, and I'm just going to paint right over the rim. So I'm painting the inside of the cup, and I'm painting over the rim as well. And later on, I'll paint over the rim too with a small detailed brush. But I don't have to be too particular about it right away. So I'm just kind of laying down the highlight. And I'll make the rim, later on I'll come back in and make the rim stand out separate from the highlight that's on the inside of the cup. So I lay down the solid part. And here I'm just kind of highlighting the rim now. Switch to my pointed detailed brush. And as I paint the rim, you're going to see that I'm getting the top side of it nice and clean edge, but the bottom edge of it I'm not going to be too particular about, because I'm going to end up covering that later on when I do the shading on the inside of the cup. Now I'm just going to take a dry brush and start to fade out the highlight. And you can see that I wipe off the excess paint there on my background canvas. And just start to spread it out just like we did with our painted forms. And again, doing the dry brush is not the most ideal way to paint, but it works for our situation where our painting sessions are very limited in time, and plus part of that time we have to use part of that 40 minutes that we have to set up and clean up. So really you only have a painting window of about 30 minutes, really, which is not a lot. So doing this dry brush approach, you won't find too much of it probably on the internet, on YouTube, but it's kind of a technique that I've developed because it works for our purposes. So again, here I'm highlighting the rim on the bottom as well, and not being too particular towards the inside because I'm going to reshape it as I do the shading on the inside. For some reason here at the end of my video, my camera just quit, so you're not going to see me finish painting the highlight here, but in a minute, in the next video I'll show you how to do the shadows.